Hello everyone, and welcome back to the XTNG fuel system channel. Today, I'll be showing you how to replace the metering rod and restore it to its original factory settings. To begin, use the appropriate tool to rotate the clicker counterclockwise by 210 clicks, which equals 21 full turns. This ensures that the metering rod is fully extended before removal, meaning it reaches its maximum exposed length. Please note that our adjuster advances by 10 clicks per full turn. Once this step is complete, you'll see that the metering rod is fully extended. At this point, you can use the blue specialized tool to remove it. Simply fit the tool over the metering rod and turn it counterclockwise until the rod is completely detached from the slide. Important note, if you've misplaced your blue tool, do not use metal pliers to grip and twist the metering rod directly. Instead, wrap the rod with a thick layer of soft cloth or tissue paper, then gently clamp it using flat jaw pliers and rotate slowly. This precaution helps prevent scratching or burring the rod's surface. Any surface damage such as metal burrs can cause binding during operation, preventing smooth movement of the slide inside the carburetor. Next, insert the new metering rod into the slide. Again, we recommend using the blue tool for installation, turning the rod clockwise as you go. As you screw it in, be sure to watch closely and ensure that the rod remains centered within the slide. Since the internal threads are made of plastic, misalignment during installation could prevent the rod from threading properly, or worse, cause binding inside the carburetor. When the threaded portion of the metering rod is almost fully engaged, make sure the flat face of the rod aligns with the flat side of the slide. Also, check that the side-to-side wiggle of the rod is symmetrical. Once installed this way, both the flat face of the metering rod and the slide should be oriented toward the engine side. This ensures smooth and accurate operation. After installation, the rod's initial protruding length should typically measure between 52 and 53 mm. You can verify this using a caliper. Now it's time to reset the metering rod to the factory setting. First, turn the clicker clockwise all the way to the stop, usually about 20 full turns. This corresponds to 200 clicks, representing the richest fuel setting and the starting point for your adjustment. For example, if you want to set it to 100 clicks, simply rotate it counterclockwise, 10 full turns, or count 100 clicks manually. After setting the clicker, measure the protruding length again. You'll notice it's significantly shorter than the initial install length. Finally, reinstall the slide into the carburetor and mount the carburetor back on the engine. After installation, it's recommended to make fine-tuning adjustments based on your engine's actual performance to achieve the optimal power output and best riding experience. When adjusting the metering rod, if no matter how many clicks you turn the adjuster counterclockwise, the fuel still remains excessively rich and never leans out, you should check whether there's an issue with the internal linkage mechanism inside the slide. This is the correct assembly. This is the incorrect assembly. Normally, the internal linkage in the slide consists of a brass screw and a black plastic piece tightly secured together with thread locker. This connection is not designed to allow the brass screw to back out of the plastic component. However, when restoring the metering rod to its factory setting, the adjuster needs to be turned fully clockwise to bottom it out. Zero position, and then you begin counting clicks as you rotate it counterclockwise. During this process, if excessive force is applied at the bottom stop, the brass threads may become unscrewed from the plastic piece, causing the metering rod to sit too high and deliver too much fuel. Fixing the issue: 1. Remove the slide and take out the internal components. 2. Clean the mating surfaces of the brass screw and the black plastic piece. 3. Apply high-strength thread locker to the threads. 4. Use basic tools to firmly secure the two parts together. Then reinstall them back into the slide. That's all for today's tutorial. Thanks for watching, and see you next time.